Good morning, afternoon, or evening from wherever you're tuning in from the world. I am Hypnotist John Wise here with Hypnotist Kendal Moon. How are you?
I'm doing good.
And are you ready to get hypnotized virtually?
Yes, I am.
Now, for those of you who don't know, Kendal Moon is actually a hypnotist in training that came to and has used direct training from hypnokick.com's members area. And she will actually be using all the information and training she's taken to host her very own one-on-one group private comedy virtual hypnosis show this upcoming Sunday, February 28th at 8 p.m. EST. So if you've ever want to be hypnotized at an affordable rate from the comfort of your own home to escape the craziness of the world and get out of your own head and just decompress, de-stress, get rid of all of your stress, anxiety, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, Hypnotist Kendal Moon will be doing that for you this upcoming Sunday. Links will be down in the description, not only to her newest channel, but to get your links to your tickets today to share with your family, friends, or just for you alone. So without further ado, Kendal Moon, let's get into it. Are you ready?
Yes.
Awesome. So just sit back, make sure your hands are on your lap, feet are flat on the floor, and close your eyes. Take a slow, deep breath in through the nose. Hold it. Slowly exhale through the mouth as you allow your whole body to relax. Allow your head to relax, shoulder to relax, arms all the way down. Just take another slow, deep breath in and slowly out. Even deeper now. Another breath in. And as you exhale out, this time completely letting go of any and all mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual stress, anxiety, fear, inhibition, relaxing every single muscle, fiber, tendon, cell, and atom in your body. Relaxing with every passing moment, every word I say, every sound you hear. And every breath that you breathe out makes it that much easier for you to relax and let go as you continue floating, drifting, and gliding mentally while your body physically sinks into its space deeper and deeper and even more deeply relaxed. Because the deeper you go, the better you feel, and the better you feel, the deeper you'll naturally sink deeper. Now, all the way down, all the way deep, all the way sound asleep and relaxed. A process that you've become ever so familiar with, a process that's become so second nature to you that you can just automatically, naturally, and immediately drop down into without hesitation, without fear, without any challenge. Anytime from this point forward, I say the word sleep, you can allow yourself to immediately, naturally close your eyes and instantaneously re-enter this exact state of mental, physical, and emotional relaxation. Going down twice as deep every time I say it, feeling twice as relaxed every time you enter, feeling twice as refreshed as every time before, every time you open your eyes and come out of hypnosis. When you understand and accept that, just nod your head now. Perfect. You are doing phenomenally, but you already know you have a phenomenal mind. And it's that phenomenal mind that we are going to now explore. Because for every single time in the past that you've ever been hypnotized by me or another hypnotist that you trust, you've had a great time, but this experience is going to feel like a brand new experience, something that you've never felt so intensely, so deeply. Everything will feel 2 to 3 times more powerful. Your reactions will be 2 to 3 times more pronounced and theatrical. But it will only allow you to mentally, emotionally, and physically feel 2 to 3 times more at ease, like you're having 2 to 3 times more fun, and like you never want to leave this state of mental and physical relaxation. Feeling absolutely amazing in a moment when you wake up. You'll realize that you're so physically relaxed that you're actually seemingly physically paralyzed with relaxation. You can't move your body. All you can do is open your eyelids, move your eyes, and talk. But the rest of you is so deep and engrossed in this state of relaxation that it almost literally feels like a complete full body paralysis, but not a scary one. When you open your eyes in a moment, it'll feel completely calm, normal, and natural, and just super chill. No fear at all, no questioning, no inquisition, completely at peace, just as much at peace as you are now in this state, as calm as your heart rate is right now, and as steady and shallow and relaxed as your breathing is right now. On the count of 1, 2, take a deep breath in. And 3, eyes open wide awake, back in the room. Miss Kendal Moon, how are we feeling?
I feel good.
Feeling good? That's good. Are you actually awake? We can't see your eyes. Can you show us your beautiful eyes? Can you show us the eyes of Kendal Moon? That's such a good name.
I can't.
You can't? You're an adult, right?
Yes.
But you can't show us. Why can't you show us your eyes? That's weird. Can you get, are you physically okay right now?
Yes, I am.
So you're physically okay, but you can't show us what's going on?
I don't know.
Well, just lift up your head. Can't you just lift up your head?
No.
What's so funny? That'd be weird if I was in that position. I'd be freaked out. Like, what's going on right now? Like, genuinely, to anyone who might see you experiencing this, are you faking this? Like, are you just joking with me,
Nope.
or what's going on?
I'm just chilling here.
Just okay. Well, if you try to unstick yourself, can you, or are you just stuck in that position?
I'm just stuck.
To be honest, it doesn't even look like you're trying. Can you try?
Can't. Let's try.
Wait, is this you trying?
Yeah.
Ma'am, are you okay?
I'm fine.
You're fine, but you're okay being in that position?
Yep.
Well, we kind of need to see you, and plus it's a lot easier to like hear you if you're speaking directly to the camera, you know. So is there any way you think you can like sit up or lift your head up, or
Nope.
well, this is going to be a really weird and potentially boring show, and I definitely don't want this to be a boring experience for you or anyone who might potentially see this. So let me know right now, what's going on in your mind? Like, what are you thinking right now?
I'm just chilling in a nice, comfortable position.
Is that doesn't look comfortable? That doesn't look comfortable.
It is comfortable.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you straight out, I need you to lift up your head.
Okay.
You can't. Okay, so rule number 1, and you of all people know this, that by telling ourselves or speaking something out loud about ourselves is actually conditioning us to believe something about ourselves, correct?
Yeah.
So by saying you can't, you are therefore telling and convincing yourself that the position you're in is inescapable. So if you just think about reversing that now and telling me what you believe deep down you know you can do, let's see if that has any effect. Say it out loud. Can you get up? Can you move?
Yes, I can get up.
Can you move your head?
Yeah.
You okay there? You all right there, Skipper?
I'm fine.
Because you're definitely not Skippy. You're just super chill. You almost make me want to title you like Kendal the hippie. Like you're just super hippie chill. And you seem super hippie happy with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Can you get, so if your head's okay, is the rest of your body okay? Can you unstick yourself from that chair?
No.
Can you move your arms at least? Like I can move my arms. Can you move your arms? Okay. So, and do a pose with your arms. Do a pose with your arms really quick, just so we know you can, and then freeze in that position. And now you're frozen. And the weirdest thing is, the more you think about that, the more stiff and rigid those joints, those muscles, those tendons, those ligaments become. You can talk, but you can't move those arms or those fingers or those shoulders. Actually, try. Because honestly, that just looks like a surrendering statue pose. Like, I surrender, I give up. Don't give up your mind, kids. Not like Kendal Moon. Don't give up your mind. Kendal Moon, don't give up your mind.
Alrighty. God.
But she's still in the giving up position. What's weird is if you try to push your elbows down, they'll actually go higher. It's really weird. If you try to like just push down and go against that, go with gravity, go against what's happening, you'll actually float up. It's weird. Try pushing down. The harder you try pushing down, the lighter the arms become, almost like helium. And the harder you try to physically push down, the more helium it seems like your arms are filled with, and the higher they go. And the higher they go, the quicker they go, and the quicker they go, the higher they go, and the more loose your fingers become. The more loose your fingers become, the more loose your wrists become. The more loose your wrists become, the more you can do whatever you want with your wrists or fingers or hands, but the hands keep going higher and higher and higher. And now you look like you're on a roller coaster. And freeze and sleep in place. Freeze and sleep in place. Because in a moment, Kendal, when you wake up on the count of 3, you actually are convinced that you are officially riding in the seat of the world's tallest drop roller coaster. And as long as we're talking, that roller coaster is going higher and higher and higher and higher. It's not until we stop talking for a few seconds and then I clap my hands that you fall. But you're pretty pumped, kind of nervous, but super pumped to be on this ride. Count 1, 2, 3. All right, let us know what's going through your mind right now. This is crazy. I've never been on the ride. What's it like? How high are you?
Very high.
Very high. Like, have you ever been this high before?
No.
And like, what's going through your, like, how are your emotions? I'd be freaking out, and you seem super chill, and I'm kind of envying that. Like, what's going on through your mind right now?
I'm pumped to go on it.
You got, girl, I give you all the props. I would be sweating through my hands, my feet. I'd be sweating through every pore in my being. Good for you. And do you see the drop coming up right there?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
You're fully ready?
Yes.
I expected you to be scared. I'd be scared. I can't do that. Look down. How far down is that? It's just so down. When you look down, it's like vertigo. Look down. I feel like you're laughing out of nervousness that it's so high up.
Oh.
You're just chill with it? That's crazy. It's happening. You're going down right now. You're going down faster, 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 faster. And you swing right back up. And you turn to the right. You're swung to the right. Then you're immediately thrusted to the left. And you're going to a loop. See upside down. Ooh, the world looks weird upside down. And back normal. And sleep in that position right there. And now you're going thrust back to the right. On that side, you're going faster and faster and faster. And now you're going down another hill, going down, 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 swoop up, swooping up, and then you're thrust over to the left. And you're trying to hold on now. You're holding on to your little seat restraints. You're holding on to those right now so you don't fall out, because it feels like you could just be thrust out at any time. And now you're going and spinning in a circle, inside a circle, over and over and over and over and over and over, and stop. And you feel like you literally just got off the world's tallest, fastest, craziest coaster. And you do not know how to react when you open your eyes right now. She's in shock to the point where her hands are stuck in a holding position, or what looks like a holding position with her fingers curved. I can't tell if she's cheering for the ride or if she was scared for her life. How'd that feel? What was that like? Would you do that again? She went from "this is awesome" to "I'm not so sure about this."
Mhm.
Is your heart racing? How's your heart? Is your heart okay?
It's good.
It's good. You have way much more enthusiasm for that than I do. What are your arms still doing up? Are they just like stuck like that because of the roller coaster or what?
I don't know.
You should be able to just chill. Just chill. Yeah, there you go. That was crazy. Wow. You actually realize that you're completely safe and not in a crazy, fast, hectic environment. You're actually in your home right now. You can look around. You actually notice you're in your home. She's like, yeah. So now, when you're home, I know that you like doing art of a variety, in a variety of ways, basically.
Yes.
You've done painting.
Mhm.
You've done painting live streams.
Yes.
You've also done drawing.
Mhm.
So what I want is for you to draw like, are you able to draw like a super quick face, like a super basic quick face for us? So do that for us. I want to see a super quick basic face. No more than like 15 or 30 seconds. It doesn't have to be super fancy, super detailed. Just go into it, get in the zone right now, tap into your mind. Do you. Tap into your creative element. You know how to do what you do best. Go through that. Do what you gotta do. And we just look forward to seeing the final result, because what's going to happen after that is the real psychological game changer. But I'm interested in seeing what you're going to produce, because I've never had someone like literally do this kind of art in the middle of a show before. So this is a new one for me, and probably a new one for all you guys watching out there. But like I said, nothing doesn't have to be super fancy or detail oriented. Let's see what you got. I'm excited to see.
Need to act faster.
Boom, that's good. That's actually a bit more detail than I expected you to put in. That's pretty good. That's actually great. And so just put that in front of you. So you got that drawing on one page, and you got another page blank. And I want you to put your drawing tools down and just look at that page and just kind of admire it for a moment. That is what you know you can do offhand in just seconds. Now look at the other page. Look at the blank page. And then just stare at that blank page. And just observe how empty, how barren and spacious it is. Because in a moment, that's how your mind's going to be reacting. It's going to be as empty, spacious, and barren as that blank canvas right there in front of you. I'm going to ask you right now to do the same thing when I snap my fingers. Try to draw a similar thing to what you just drew, but you'll find that you've completely forgotten techniques, approaches. You're not even sure really what to use to do it, or even if you find something to do it with, you're not sure how to do it. Now look up at me really quick. Are you on a laptop by chance?
Yes.
So can you move your laptop down just so we can see the materials in front of you that you're working with? And right now, try to draw something. The harder you try to think about it, the more you forget how to do it. And the more you try to remember your techniques, the further and further they slip from your mind. The harder you try to think of the very basic fundamentals that you've known for so long and that you've begun mastering in the recent past, the more they fade from consciousness. You know what you just did, but the moment you try to put that pencil to paper, it just goes away. Having issues there?
Only slightly.
Slightly. How about this? Let's do something even more basic, because drawing does take skill. You have the skill, but it does take skill, just like the painting
Okay.
thing. Can you write numbers? Can you write like number 1 on the paper? Can you write a 1? I'm not gonna lie, I legitimately thought you could do that. I didn't know you wouldn't be able to do that. I'm gonna have to take this in a whole new direction. I was actually expecting you to get that. Let's start with something more basic. Do you know how to spell your name? Do you know how to write out your name?
Yes.
All right, write it out.
Fancy cursive? No.
Whatever you want.
Okay.
All right, can we see that? Turn that around really quick. Let's see that. Beautiful. Kendal, done good. Quality cursive, unlike my chicken scratch. Very well, thank you. Now I want you to try to do it in just regular print. And whatever you do, don't forget the process halfway through. Did you finish?
No.
Just write your name. You just did it in cursive. Look right above that. You just did it in cursive. You know the letters. So write out the letters.
I forgot.
Look at it and try to remember it. That's weird, is the longer you look at that, the more you forget that portion of your name that you haven't printed out yet. You forget how to pronounce it now. What's your name? I mean, you got it in cursive and print right there. So what do you got in print? Ken? Ken? Okay. But look at the camera. Lift up the camera a little bit.
Okay.
And look at us and tell us, look at us. Let's take away that, because sometimes, sometimes we're not in our element. Sometimes we don't have that flow, that spark of inspiration. Happens to every artist, happens to me multiple times a year. Don't worry about it. Nothing to feel bad about. Artists out there, happens to everyone. So let's not give her a hard time about it. So Kendal Moon, I just want you to tell me, what is your name? How about this? Do you have a nickname that anyone uses on you?
Yeah.
Good. Don't forget that and just try to tell us. Now, pause. I need to know, seriously, like genuinely, on your future gravestone, are you joking or faking, or are you just playing around right now just to make this look good?
No, I'm not.
What's going on in your mind? Are you having issues? Like, what's going on?
I can't process the words.
You can't process it? Okay. What's weird is you actually can, but sometimes we need to do it in a different way, kind of like drawing or writing. We need to do it in a different way, either print or cursive, or drawing art versus painting art, right? We need a different process. So you actually know how to spell your name in Alien, which sounds really weird, but when I snap my fingers, you can immediately look down and you'll be able to immediately write your name, print your name in Alien symbols now. You can do it with ease. You don't even have to think about it. You just do it. It's the weirdest but coolest experience. You know exactly what your name is in Alien symbols. And the moment you're done, you proudly put that pencil down and you turn around and show it to us. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is a great example of how to go other avenues if you're currently getting stuck, especially you artists out there with one technique. Never be afraid to venture and explore other techniques, just like she's doing right now. Though, to be honest, I've never had anyone write their name in Alien, so this might take me because I don't know how this process works. But clearly, she's a boss at it because she did it with ease. And your name in Alien is, boom. That was easy, wasn't it? However, there are different dialects. Just as there's different dialects of foreign languages, there's different dialects of alien, and you know that. That just makes common sense, right? As an adult, we all know that there's different versions of different things. Like we were just talking about, there's different forms of art, different techniques. So obviously there's different dialects. And you actually know another dialect of alien that you can write your name in. So do that now. I'm really interested to see that other dialect because I know that you know several dialects. They don't know that I know, but I know that you know. So yeah, just write that out, however that is, whatever dialect you want, and then show the people just how intelligible you are. Intelligible or intelligent? I should really try not saying words that I think sound smart, especially when I'm trying to hypnotize people. Or when everyone, such as you guys out there watching this or are watching, I apologize for my inability to adult sometimes in my incompetence. And now Kendall's laughing at me. Great. That's perfect. You just keep writing your alien.
Do.
It's totally your name.
Yes, it's totally.
And show us your name in this new alien dialect. Nice. No, keep that there. Keep that there. Because the moment you turn that paper around, you're going to remember your name, how to write it, and you have no clue what you just did or why you just did it. Turn around and look at it. Don't look at me. I am not the one who did that. And because of that, I'm not a mind reader. I'm a hypnotist. So I'm going to ask you, what was going on in your mind? What did those things mean? Especially that last row. It just looks like a bunch of dots all over the place. What's going on?
I don't know.
Do you know about the top row of symbols? Do you know what that says?
I don't really know. That's weird looking.
What about the section above that? What do you have written?
Ken.
Ken? Like Barbie and Ken. Anyway, what's written above that?
My name in cursive, Kendall.
So Kendall, Ken, and then random symbols you don't know.
Yeah.
Which is weird because it's actually switched. You actually know the symbols, but you don't understand your own name in normal English when you look at it. So what's the symbol on the very, what's that? What's written on the bottom right now? You can read it now. You know what it is.
Isha.
Oh my gosh, she's speaking alien. I mean, to her, it's English, but. And this is, ladies and gentlemen, why I love working with somnambulists, because crazy cool things happen that I'm not even expecting sometimes. And what's the top line? What's the line above that say? And can you even at all interpret the top two lines, or are those just which is weird because if you look at my finger, the moment this finger snaps, you'll actually realize you can only read the top two lines and you have no clue what the bottom two lines mean or how to pronounce them right now. What's the top line? What's the very top line? You can read that.
I'm thinking. I think it's hard.
What is it?
I think there's little swirls. I don't understand.
See, guys, I just give a framework and their mind just runs with it. Everyone's different. I expected her to just know her name now. You can know it when you read the top line, very top line. What is it? Yeah, me too, because I didn't expect you to react like that. What's the very top line say? Kendall. Okay, what's the second line say?
Ken.
What's the third line say?
Who knows?
I don't know. I didn't write it. What's the fourth line say?
Just look like dots.
Yeah, it does. It kind of reminds me. So this is totally random and off topic, but in 8th grade, I think it was 7th or 8th grade, I had to do an art project where we did paintings, but the paintings were made of dots to represent some old artists from back in the day that did full paintings based on, the dot technique, basically. And eventually, I'm just going to tell everyone now, I cheated. And when I got to the dog fur in my picture, I just swept the marker like this, and I did not use dots because had no patience as a kid. So we know our name, and can you write? I feel like you should be able to write 1, 2, 3 now. So like, take your pencil and move the camera so we can see the paper, and write 1, 2, 3 so we can see it. And pull the paper back so we can see it. Okay, boom, 1, 2, 3. Now above that, can you write ABC? Do you know your ABCs? Oh wow, she knows it pretty well. Nice. The weird thing is, keep writing it with however much space you have on that page. Keep writing the alphabet and keep going until I snap my fingers, because in that moment your mind is going to make a switch and you're going to start writing the letters, but in a completely different order. But it feels natural to you, but it's going to be completely out of order right now. Just continue writing. You're good. Continue writing wherever you have space. If there's any blank space, just continue writing in that blank space. Yep, there you go.
I think I'm done.
Oh, you think you're done? Can you read it out loud? Can you read what you wrote? Let's start from the beginning. Start from the very top. Start from the beginning.
Okay. Listen. B.
Mm-hmm.
A.
Uh-huh.
C.
Uh-huh.
D.
Okay.
F. E. Oh no.
Didn't we already write E? Did you already say E? That's okay. Just continue reading the rest out. Just continue reading the rest out. You're fine.
E. H. G. K. J. M. O. N. Makes sense.
Kendal. That's your name, right? Kendal.
Yes.
You're an adult, right?
Yes, I am.
So you should know your name. You should know your age. You should know how your 1, 2, 3s and ABCs.
Yes, I should.
So what's going on?
I don't know how to read this, or my dyslexia is just like, nah.
It's interesting. Did you get all the letters out? Yes or no?
I don't know. I think it's there.
You think that? Okay. So the crazy thing is, if you just write one more letter, your memory will be completely jogged and you'll be able to do that process all over again on the same page from start to finish without issue. So just write any random letter you want. And then boom, there you go. So give us the actual, and say it as you're writing it. Let us know what you're writing. So give us the ABCs.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V.
And mix it up now. You're like 3/4 of the way there. You're so close. You're so close. I'm pretty sure you've already spelled your whole name using the alphabet.
What?
Well, how about this? Let's do your name. You know how to do your name without issue. So write out your name, print out your name anywhere on the page, and spell it out as you're writing it.
A,
Mm-hmm.
E.
Yeah, you're good. You're doing it.
D.
Did you just say KED?
Yeah, I apparently can now.
Let's go back to more basics. Do we know how to do 1, 2, 3s? Let's write out numbers and say the numbers out loud.
Yes, I can do that one. 1, 2, 3. Ha!
Do more, because 1, 2, 3 is easy. Everyone should know that from like super early on.
Okay.
See how long you can go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Don't forget it.
7, 8. Dot.
No, come on. Like we said, you're an adult. You can do it. So actually try. You can get it a little bit. It might be a little bit mixed up, but you can get it. I trust you. I believe in you.
9,
9.
8,
Mm-hmm.
11,
11.
12.
Totally.
Yes, totally makes sense.
Yeah, no, 100%. I'm with you on the ride all the way. I haven't left yet. I believe in you.
15, 17,
Yep.
13.
And you know right now, what numbers have you missed? Can we review that really quick?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I'm missing 10, 14. Yeah.
10 and 14. And are the numbers in the right order?
Nope. Not in the slightest.
You know, it's really hard to do a collab. We can't do basic things. Okay. So let
Yeah.
me help you. So I just want you to put the pencil down really quick, sit back and look at that page of jumbled mess and just absorb it and let it digest through your eyes into your mind, because in a moment, everything will be back to normal and you're going to bring it all full circle back together. After I stop talking, the moment after I stop talking, the very next moment that you blink after that, you will immediately understand and remember how to draw, what your name is, how to do letters, how to do numbers, and you'll immediately get the next sheet of blank paper. You will immediately recreate the drawing that you had on the other page. You'll create a person, you'll give them a name, and you'll give them an age, all effortlessly, naturally, and you'll move the camera to see us, to allow us to see your process as you do so when you're ready now. And for everyone wondering or finds this interesting, I've actually never done collab like this before. And with every word I say to you guys, she's just going to become more relaxed and more focused and more tuned in. And she's actually going to put more detail into this than she's put into anything else during this call this evening. And this is the power of your guys's mind. Now, I know that Kendall Moon specifically is a very artistic, creative mind. That's why she is so in tune with herself, and naturally so. She just dropped very quickly, effortlessly into hypnosis. And when she tunes into that power that we innately all have to some degree, but it comes with different skills for each of us, it enables us to tap into what we're best at and produce our best, or some of it at least, our best work. And so with every word I'm using to describe what's going on right now and narrating what she's doing, she finds herself more at ease, more in her flow, has more of a spark of inspiration, is able to more effortlessly tap into her natural skill and creative mind to create what she considers a good quality basic drawing. And look at her, she's going for it. And it is way more detailed than before. And with every passing second, every breath you breathe, every word I say, every heartbeat, you find it that much easier to quickly and efficiently create a basic piece of art with no real effort, virtually no challenge. It all comes right to mind naturally, effortlessly. And you just follow the flow that you feel within you. So when you're content with your basic piece of art, a name will automatically come to mind and an age, and you'll automatically be able to name this person and give them an age. Without issue, you can write numbers and letters as easily and effortlessly as you can draw this piece of art. And as you draw this piece of art, you actually realize what they do as a profession. You know what their career is. You know why they're passionate about their career. You know their hobbies. It all just flows right into you naturally. With every stroke of the pencil, every emerging detail, you are automatically tapped into your natural source of inspiration. That's right. And the more diligently you work, the more effective it becomes, the more detailed and beautiful it becomes, the more effortless it feels, the more content you are with it, and the better of a piece that this will become for you to walk away with as a memento of this experience. And as a reminder from this point forward, how incredibly powerful your mind truly is and what you are capable of. So anytime you look at this from here on out, it will serve as an immediate reminder for you to push through your worst days, to weather your worst storms, to be able to ignore all the negativity, slander, and hate, and not take any of it more personal than a grain of sand from the beach. Because you will only continue growing, excelling, improving from this moment forward. That's right. With every stroke, with every detail, you're ingraining in your subconscious your ability to succeed, your ability to chase and achieve your personal and professional goals, to never give up on yourself, to always push forward, and become more confident with every moment, with every step, with every detail, with every attempt, any and every day that you attempt it. And as we slowly come to a close, the name just comes into mind, and you can give them a name and write it above their head. You know how old they are. You know their career and their hobbies. And when you've written it all down, you'll put your pencil down to the side. The moment you do that, you'll be back in the moment with me and with everyone else, and reflecting, positively reflecting on this experience. And you'll keep this as a future reminder of your power, of your skill, of your ability to help you help yourself become naturally motivated to pursue your goals. Uh-oh. Looks like we froze. There we go. Boom, and we're back. Good. And we're back. How do you feel?
Okay.
Feel good? That's good stuff. So lift up the camera a little bit and introduce us. Who is this person?
It is Maddie, and she is 17. She's a game designer. Her hobbies are art, cosplay, magic, and a traveler.
Nice. And what made her want to get into, you said game design, correct?
Yes.
What made her want to get into game design? Why is she so passionate about that?
One of her other best friends is designing a game, so she wanted to do it too.
Nice. Can we see her one more time? Just hold it up there and lower it just a smidge so we can see her name and everything. Beautiful. That's awesome. Very pretty too. Very nice. And that just came to you. Nice. High five. Sleep all the way down, deeper, deeper, and deeper. In a moment when you wake up, you won't remember anything. You won't remember losing your ability to remember numbers or letters, or your inability to write your own name. You won't remember writing or speaking an alien. You definitely won't remember the little mini art project you just did. That'll serve as natural motivation in your near future. But you'll be super pumped because you'll be under the impression we are just about to start this collaboration. And you've been anticipating this, just like you've been anticipating your upcoming public comedy virtual hypnosis show. When you're ready, you'll wake up on your own time, in your own way, at your own pace, confused but ready. Hey, how you doing?
Doing good?
Good. Are you ready?
Yes.
Cool. Well, I hope you enjoyed yourself. Hope you enjoyed your experience. And thank you everyone who tunes into this, as well as who tunes in to Miss Hypnotist Kendal Moon's. Did I pronounce your name wrong?
Mm-hmm.
You give me a weird look.
Because we haven't started yet.
We started a while ago. Because you created someone right below you.
When did I get there?
Huh?
When did I get there?
You just did it. You literally just did it.
I did.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Go to the page before it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember having all those issues?
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't know how to print or cursive, or for a moment you could only write an alien.
So what's the chicken scratches? Okay.
I don't know. I don't have a pen or paper, notepad. I'm not doing any of that. I don't know. I mean, turn to the page before that. You got another person over there. You literally don't remember any of that?
Mm-hmm.
What if I told you we time traveled?
That'd be sick.
Do you want proof?
Sure.
Look at the nearest watch or clock to you.
Oh, that one's okay. 6:59.
We met up an hour ago. But you have no recollection of that hour.
Nope.
So what if I told you psychological time travel was possible? And I'm going to trigger it. Do you want me to trigger it so you remember the time travel?
Yeah, that'd be
Because
cool.
I actually have that ability. I'm going to teach it to you.
Ooh.
I'm going to trigger your psychological time travel memory log by having you turn 2 pages back to where you were just a moment ago. So 1, 2. The moment you see that girl, it hits. Welcome back, Miss Hypnotist Kendal Moon.
Thank you.
Good to see you can still draw. Her face. Oh my gosh. So I think everyone wants to know, this upcoming weekend is going to be your first ever public virtual comedy hypnosis show. What can people expect? Can you give us a little insight, a little dirty secret, or any juicy stuff, a little sneak peek, if you will? What can we expect?
It'd definitely be silly.
Silly. So we got silly. And this is this best for like 18 and over, or is it an all families, all friendly age? What can people expect?
I think I'm just gonna do this 18 and over.
18 and over? So 18 and over, nothing super silly. No one has to worry about coming in and being exposed to do anything, or being blackmailed to do something stupid or silly. It's all going to be fun, in good fun,
Yes.
and nothing too serious or weird.
No, nothing weird.
Well, thank you for this. And ladies and gentlemen, Miss Hypnotist Kendal Moon's new channel, as well as the tickets to her upcoming public virtual hypnosis comedy show, will both be down in the description of this video. Miss Hypnotist Kendal Moon, thank you for coming and hanging out with me and exploring the creativity of your mind. I know that you've been hypnotized multiple times. How was this experience compared to others?
It was cool doing it with art.
Yeah, I figured you'd like that. I know that you're excelling in art, so I want to really challenge you a little bit. And I think the alien, do you remember at one point you spoke alien? That was like one thing I was not expecting to happen.
Yeah, alien was interesting.
Yeah, that was not expected. But you guys, if you want to get hypnotized, Hypnotist Kendal Moon is at your service. Tickets are super affordable, so use the link in the description. Reserve your spot now, because there's barely just over 24, nope, that's a lie, barely over 48 hours from the moment that this episode premieres that you'll have an option to reserve your spot and get personally hypnotized for an affordable rate from the comfort of your own home, safe and reserved and all that, before she hypnotizes people. 18 above, you're invited. So again, Hypnotist Kendal Moon, thank you for hanging out with us, and we hope to see you guys at her show this Sunday, February 28th at 8 p.m. EST. Until next time, live limitless.